sticking with the DBs a little bit here, two guys that got brought up. Well, daggone, it jumped on me. Well, at least I remember the one. Oh, here we go. The two names right here. So Some Swag Gaming and Douglas Coley II. They brought up Mark Gilbert, and then Swag, he brought up Arthur Millette. He was saying he didn't look as great, as people would have probably expected with him. But what I'll say is this: I did like Mark Gilbert. I thought he competed. The one pass that he did give, because he did give up the one, but I'm trying to think, was it?
I don't even remember. I remember 2 pass deflections.
Yeah, I know he had the 2 pass, but he gave up one like later after the 2 pass deflections. But as a whole, I thought that Mark played well. I liked how he was challenging routes. I like how he was trying to play close coverage. Like he wasn't playing safe. I thought, and what I mean by that is Justin Layne at times was playing safe. Like he would allow you to get this 10-yard stop or this 5-yard out. He'll rather just come down and tackle it versus trying to actually make a break on that ball. Because, when you're making that chance, you do open yourself up for a double move, a missed tackle, right? So he appeared to be playing more safe, whereas I thought with Mark was playing like, I'm trying to prove, so I want y'all to see who I am. And I like that about him. I like that demeanor with him.
From Sean S. This goes back to what you were talking about with Gilbert. Mm-hmm. And actually, this could be a good transition because we haven't talked about one position up to this point yet. Mm-hmm. Mark Gilbert. Well, he says Marcus Gilbert.
I thought he retired. No?
Yeah.
Dang, shout out to my dog, Gilly.
Well, actually, he says Marcus Gilbert, Mark Gilbert, and Josh Dobbs need more clock. Mm-hmm. They're smart ballers.
I do agree, but the problem is, where do you find more clock for them? More clock for Dobbs is going to be less clock for Mason or Haskins, who I do think I need to see more of that competition.
Yep.
We'd want to see them longer as well. Unfortunately, these games can't be 8 hours or 8 quarters. I don't think we watch it.
Yeah, we need one full game with each of them, really.
We got 3 games left. All right, Ben, I know I wanted you to play. You're not playing anymore in the preseason. Next game would be Haskins. Next game would be Dobbs after that, and then we'll wrap it up with Mason after that. So we're all getting it. Or should Dobbs get that last game so he could... I don't know. We'll come back to it. But either way, that's how they need to do it, man. But that's the big thing in terms of them getting more clock. I don't think that that's going to happen right now for Dobbs. Now with Gilbert, it's going to be interesting with him because he played well. He definitely did.
They had Pierre playing a while.
Yeah, but I'm just like, because you can see they're evaluating the heck out of Pierre. They Definitely. Need to know. They need, is this for real?
Layne got in there, so those guys probably have the first nod over Gilbert at this point.
And they're going to keep evaluating the heck out of those guys. Now, what I will say is this, though. Based on how Justin Layne played in that first game and how Marcus Gilbert played, you could in this second game.
They got you. They got you with Marcus Gilbert.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Because I read the name again, Mark Gilbert. Yeah, but the way that Mark Gilbert played, you could see Mark Gilbert get a little bit more time earlier compared to Justin Layne, just because when you're doing competitions and you don't have a clear-cut guy, it will fluctuate a little bit more frequently than like a Spillane, for example. Like Spillane has a longer leash. He's going to get the opportunity. He's not going to have to feel like, oh man, they might switch me out this next game. They're not doing that with him. But with Justin Layne, the rotation next game could easily be, once Pierre is done, Mark Gilbert, you're going out there, instead of Justin Layne. And Justin, you got to wait a little bit, even in practice. And granted, I'll be out there tomorrow's practice and Sunday's practice. I'll be able to come back and tell, if they changed up that rotation with those guys. But that is something to watch for with younger players like that. When a guy like Mark Gilbert played as well as he did, and Justin struggling a little bit in his performance. So,
yeah. Gilbert, there were reports that he was playing good in special teams too, and it goes back to what you were saying about if you could play good in special teams, maybe you could find
that's huge.
A role on the roster. Just have 2 pass deflections like that, and dude, he was supposed to be a 2nd-round pick until he got hurt.
Yeah.
So I would like to see more of Mark Gilbert as well, and Justin Layne would be the guy that you would bump down a little bit in terms of playing time. We'll see what happens though.